Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Gakpo, Ekitike, cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Soboslai plays it short. Can he deliver? It's a mighty effort! Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah! And for a moment, time stood still. Reinders. Manchester City yet to have an attempt on goal. Haaland! Goal City! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester City have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
McAllister, and he goes cross-field. Gakpo, and he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. anticipated that well, didn't he?
Soboslai with the short one. It's a ball kick. Foden. Haaland. Foden. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Manchester City are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester City are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Time to deliver. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doku. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gakpo. He's making a real surge on the left. Ekitike. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. But he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ekitike. Played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. And the shot! Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Foden. Matheus Nunes. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's tidy. Cross from the... Up he goes! Late in the day. Game over, surely. That is a fine goal. Really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Chiesa laid out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
The Reds give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. The final seconds now. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this.
Claudio.
And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester City can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester City truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of win that will please the boss no end.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.